This is the Faces at the Window on day 17.
Faces, faces, window. Faces, faces, window. Faces, faces at the window. Fighting comedy for.
Hello, Dr. Righteous here. I'm a superhero, playboy, philanthropist, taxidermist. I'm here to tell you about my latest adventure. You know, some of my rogues gallery are absolute cockwombles. There are times I don't even need to try, like in this episode. But before we proceed, I should warn you, there are some naughty words. Sometimes my adversaries just can't control their language.
And now, another thrilling adventure starring the world's greatest superhero, Dr. Righteous. On last time's episode, our hero defeated his dim arch-enemy, Mr. Conniving-Bastard. Now he decides to take revenge by forming a new group of supervillains. Like the revenge I want to take out on my sister for stealing my wife and whisking her off to a life of sapphic bliss in Hampton Bridge. That bitch is the reason I spend my days listlessly watching old episodes of Bullseye while weeping softly into my bottle of Yazoo. Sorry. If anybody wants me, I'll be at the nearest toilet cubicle, overdosing on my acid reflux medication. Enjoy the fucking episode.
I now call to order the first meeting of our new supervillain group. I am gratified to see so many villains, well, 2 present. Let us then make introductions. I am the Lord of Misrule, the maker of malevolence, sinister schemer known only as, well, as Mr. Conniving-Bastard.
Oh, sorry, I don't recognize you. Do you recognize him? I thought you were going to introduce a really big villain. You know, like somebody like Baron Shit or Commander Hedda Ripper-Offer. Oh, well, I'll introduce myself. I am the Mistress of Magic, the Grand Dame of Demons. I also read Rhonda Byrne books, and I'm the Bruce Princess. Just bear with me. Right, here we go.
Why did you just fire off a party popper?
Well, I'm a magic user, and that was a small demonstration of my power.
That is in no way, shape or form magic. That's the sort of thing a horny, drunken auntie would do at a hen party. Any other indispensable skills?
I'm also studying to be an aromatherapist.
Great. So, if any one of us gets a cold, we can count on you to sprinkle some lavender on our pillows. I'm almost too afraid to ask, but what do you do?
Allow me to introduce myself. My story starts when I was a child abandoned in the harsh, unruly taiga forest of Mother Russia. I was raised by a pack of lemmings who showed me love like no other. Then one day my life was turned upside down when they all died suddenly from old age rather than by suicide. They don't just throw themselves off a cliff by their own volition, Mr. Disney. It was then I was raised by a humble tea shop owner, which drove me to near insanity, as I hate all things tea-related. A handicap for a Russian, let me tell you. Nothing filled me with more hatred than a device used to insulate warmth in a teapot. It was then I became Danga, deadly destroyer of tea cozies.
Oh, God. So, let me get this straight. Your only power is just blowing up things that keep teapots warm.
Niet, I can blow up anything with my power.
Well, that's far more useful.
As long as that anything is small, made of cloth, and used to insulate warmth in vessels, used for the infusion of hot water and leaves to create a well-known hot beverage.
So just tea cozies, then.
Death to all tea cozies!
Somebody's blown up a tea cozy.
Somebody kill me.
What will happen next? Will this evil supergroup rise to take over the world? Will the common misconception of lemmings throwing themselves off cliffs ever end? Also, will please somebody call me an ambulance? I took an overdose of citalopram and I'm starting to have second thoughts. I may need my stomach pumped. Make sure to tune in next week.
Faces
faces at the window, providing comedy for.
Thefacesatthewindow.com